Hello, children. Good morning to everyone. I welcome you all for this English class. We have come to the end of the English book. Totally 12 lessons in your English book, and we have completed 11 lesson, and this is the last lesson. And this lesson is the second part of the previous lesson. I already told you in the previous video. Yes, you all remember what was the previous class I have taken? We have learnt about latula, the top first part, right? What is latula? I have explained you that latula is a top. It is a toy top and it belonged to Ria, right? And it has red and yellow lights flash, right? When it spins. Spinning means round and round. It round and round, right? Yes. So Ria loved that latula, and we have learned that it was very naughty. The top was very naughty, and what it did at the night time, Ria left the latula on the table, and the latula, it irritated all the furnitures in the hall, and she went out and she moved around all the places over there, and it said, catch me if you can. Like that, it irritated all the furnitures and the mosquitoes, right? This is what we have learned in the previous lesson. Today we are going to learn the next part of that lesson, latula, the top 2. Okay, this is your second part of that story. We all know that first part of the story, right? The second part, the first line begins like this. See, Baglu was looking for a house to rob. Baglu. Who is Baglu? Baglu is a thief. Okay? He is a thief. Tirda. Baglu was looking for a house to rob. Rob means, what do you mean by rob? What do you mean by rob? Rob means திருடுறது. Okay? Robbery, robbers. திருடுங்க. Okay? Thief also you can say. So robbing means stealing also திருடுறது. Robbing also திருடுறது. Okay? That is the meaning. You are stealing others' things. Okay. So Baglu was looking for a house to rob. He is searching for a house to rob. திருடுறதுக்கு ஒரு வீடு தேடிட்டு இருந்தான் Baglu. His name is Baglu. So what he did? Next, the tables and chairs had left the door open. So we saw that the table, chairs, and all the furnitures were chasing the latula outside, right? Yes. When they are chasing the latula, they left the door open. Door திறந்து போட்டுட்டே all went out. Okay. The tables and chairs had left the door open. And when Baglu saw that, Baglu அதை பார்க்குறான். What happened? Wonderful, he said, and slipped inside. Sorry. Okay. Wonderful, he said, and slipped inside. He said, wonderful, ayya, super. Like that, he is expressing his emotion. Wonderful, he said, and slipped inside. Slipped inside means he went inside the house, Ria's house. He went inside. And then the tables and chairs chased latula. Table, chair எல்லாம் என்ன பண்ணுது? latulaவை chase பண்ணிட்டு துரத்திட்டு வெளியில போயாச்சு. Okay. Now the latula is telling, catch me if you can, hummed latula. Okay. The latula is telling or humming, catch me if you can. It is expressing like that. Catch me if you can. If it is possible for you, catch me. Like that it is expressing. Okay. Next. She spun around the big table. Spun. What is spun? It is the past tense of spin. Okay. You all know what is the meaning of spin. Spinning means what? It is going round and round, right? That is called spin. This is the past tense of spin. She spun around the big table. So big table sutti she spun. Okay. Then she bounced on the big chair. Big chair மேல என்ன பண்ணுது? Bounce ஆகுது. You all know bounce. What do you mean bounce? You all know what is a bouncing ball? It jumps up and down repeatedly, right? That is called bouncing. So Latla also bounced on the big chair. And then what happened? Next, she tickled the small table. What do you mean by tickle? We all do tickling, right? What do you mean by tickles? யாருக்காவது இந்த இடுப்பில் இந்த இதில் கழுத்துலலாம் கூச்சம் பண்ணுறது, that is called tickling. Okay, tickled. So Latula tickled the small table. காலில் உள்ளங்காலில் எல்லாம் பூச்சம் பண்ணுவோம்ல, that is called tickling. Next, she made circles around the dining chair's leg. You all have dining chairs in your home. Dining chairs have legs, right? 4 legs. Am I right? Okay. Around that legs, the latula making circles around it. Okay. Around the dining chair legs, latula is making circles. Circles mean it is spinning over there. Okay. Then next, catch the top, held the big table. So now the big table is telling catch the top, held. What do you mean by yelling? I already told you yelling means crying out or shouting out very loudly. Okay, that is called yelling. So now the big table is telling catch the top. Like that the big table is yelling. Okay, next. Now the dining chairs tried, the big chair tried, the small table tried. So everybody tried to catch the latula. Dining chair, big chair, and small table. All are trying to catch the latula. But it was not able to. But latula zipped around so fast that they all fell into a heap. Okay, but latula zipped around so fast. Zipped around so fast means it went on so quickly. Okay, so fast it has ran away from there. And what happened to others? That they all fell into a heap. What do you mean by heap? Heap means they all fell on one another. Okay, ஒருத்தர் மேலே ஒருத்தர் விழுந்து அப்படியே குவிஞ்சு நிறைய கிடக்குது இல்லை, அதுக்கு பேர் தான் heap. Okay, they all fell into a heap. Okay, but they were not able to catch the latula, but they all fell into a heap. They all fell on one another. ஒருத்தர் மேலே ஒருத்தர் விழுந்து எல்லாரும் மொத்தமாக விழுந்து கிடக்குறாங்க. Who are all? Dining chair, big chair, small table, all those things. Okay, now latula decided to rest for a while. So latula is now deciding to take rest for some time. Okay, because it was little tired. Now the mosquito is telling the mosquito family were flying around too. The mosquitoes family, granny mosquito and the teeny mosquito, all those mosquito family, right? They were all flying around the latula. Then they saw latula resting on the ground. Here they resting on the ground. So they saw the latula resting on the ground. The latula is taking rest on the ground. They were all watching. Who are all watching? The mosquito family, or all that family members are watching the latula. Now the teeny mosquito is replying. The flying saucer, teeny mosquito shivered. So now the teeny mosquito is telling that it is the flying saucer. Like when they saw the latula, no, they are telling that it is a flying saucer. Then, next, now it is telling, let's check, said Granny Mosquito. Now the Granny Mosquito is telling, let's check, போய் check பண்ணலாம். It's just a top, she cried. So the Granny Mosquito went nearby and checked, and then it is telling, it's just a top. இது ஒரு சாதாரண top, like that she shouting. Okay. Then wait, we will teach you to chase us out, the mosquitoes shouted. So now the mosquitoes are telling, wait, we will teach you to chase us out. உனக்கு ஒரு சீக்கிரமாக டீச் பண்ணுறோம் எப்படி சேஸ் பண்ணுறதுன்னு, லைக் தட் இட் வாஸ் டெல்லிங். நவ் latula is telling, time to go home, latula sang. Time to go home, which means latula is telling it is time to go to the home or getting inside. She flew off. She flew off means what? பறந்து சீக்கிரமாக உள்ளே போயிடுச்சு. ஓகே. நெக்ஸ்ட், when the latula trying to go inside, what happened? The mosquitoes followed. The mosquito என்ன பண்ணுது? ஃபாலோ பண்ணி latula ஃபாலோ பண்ணி உள்ளே போகுது. ஓகே. All the mosquitoes were following latula and went inside the home. Baglu was busy filling his bag with stolen things. Baglu is inside, right? Baglu is inside. Am I right? Yes, Baglu is inside. He went inside, right? Yes, Baglu was busy filling his bag with stolen things. He is filling the bag. He has one bag. He is filling that with what? Stolen things. What do you mean by stolen? I already told you steal அப்படின்னாலும் திருடுறது. So what is the past tense? Stolen. Okay, stole is the past tense. Stolen things is the past participle. Okay, stolen things. திருடின பொருட்களை வச்சு திருடின பொருட்களை என்ன செய்கிறான்? ஃபில் பண்ணுறான் பேக்கில் with stolen things. Next, latula flew bang into his face. latula flew bang into his face. latula என்ன பண்ணுச்சு? அப்படி பறந்து போய் அவன் முகத்தில் என்ன பண்ணிடுச்சு? அடிச்சிடுச்சு. Into his face. The mosquitoes flew zoom into his face. All the mosquitoes were following latula, right? The top. So when latula banged Baglu, the mosquitoes also following latula and they all flew zoom into his face. latula போய் தலையில் அடிச்சிட்டோடனே அந்த பக்லுவை மஸ்கிட்டோஸும் என்ன பண்ணுது? அவன் முகத்தில் போய் ஜூன்னு சொல்லுது. ஓகே. நெக்ஸ்ட், the tables and chairs went slam into Baglu. They follow the mosquitoes, and then the tables and chairs, all those things are following latula, right? Behind latula, mosquitoes were following. Behind mosquitoes, all the furniture items were following, right? So what happened? The tables and chairs went slam into Baglu. திரும்ப பக்லுக்கு மேலே டேபிள் சேர்ஸ் எல்லாம் போய் என்ன பண்ணுது? விழுது. ஸோ பக்லு ஃபெல் ஃப்ளாட் ஆன் த ஃப்ளோர். பக்லு என்ன பண்ணிட்டாங்க? எல்லாருமா சேர்ந்து கீழே விழ வச்சுட்டாங்க. ஃபஸ்ட்டு latula bang onto his face, and then the mosquito zoom into his face, and then the table and chairs all fell on him, right? So he fell flat on the floor. கீழே ஃப்ளாட்டாக விழுந்துட்டான். The mosquitoes began to sting him. So mosquitoes என்ன பண்ணுச்சு? Began to sting. What do you mean by sting? கடிக்கிறது. Sting. Okay, biting. The mosquitoes began to sting him. Okay, mosquitoes என்ன பண்ணுச்சு? பக்லுவை கடிக்க ஆரம்பிச்சிச்சு. Next, the tables and chairs fell on top of him. Tables and chairs என்ன பண்ணுச்சு? அவன் மேலே எல்லாம் மொத்தமாக விழுந்துட்டாங்க. Fell on top of him. Yelled Baglu. விழும்போது எல்லாரும் எப்படி கத்துவோம்? ஐயோ, அம்மா, லைக் தட், ரைட்? அதே மாதிரி the baglu also yelled, ஐயா, like that, okay? By hearing that sound, what happened? Ria woke up. Okay, Ria woke up. Ria எழுந்துட்டா. Her mother and father woke up. Everybody. So Ria woke up and then mother and father also woke up. எழுந்துட்டாங்க. Wake up. Okay. Sorry. This is, sorry. What is this? Woke. Wake up. We all know that wake up. W-A-K-E. Okay, this is the past tense of wake. Woke up. Okay. Next. What's happening? They cried. They are all asking. Ria, mother, father. All those three members were asking, what is happening here? என்ன நடக்குது? Like that they are asking. Then Latula quickly rolled under Ria's bed. ரியாவோட பெட்டுக்கு அடியில் போய் என்ன பண்ணுச்சு? ரோல் ஆகி ஒளிஞ்சிக்கிச்சு. Then Ria and her mother and father came running out. Okay. என்னாச்சு? Ria and mother and father all came out by running. Okay, they're all running and coming out to see what has happened there. Okay, have you all understood, children, what I'm talking about? Because Baglu was a thief and he steal the things whatever he find in that house, and he filled his bag with that stolen things and he was trying to escape. At that time Latula came inside and banged onto his face, and following that the mosquitoes and all the furniture items fell on him, and he fell on flat on the floor. He fell flat on the floor, and then Ria, mother and father, they all came running out and they're asking what is happening here. Okay, next they're asking, who are you? Who are you? They asked Baglu. So her mother and father is asking, who are you? Yaar nee? They asked Baglu. What are you doing here? Enna pandreenga? What are you doing here? Like that they are asking. Said Baglu. Because he doesn't have words to reply, right? So he doesn't reply. Then he tried to get up. He was trying to get up, but the tables and chairs were too heavy. Look at this picture. He is Baglu. So, see, the latula is banging on his head, and all the furniture items fell on him. So it was too heavy, right? All the furniture items, tables and chairs, big table, small table, chairs, all these things are very heavy because all things fell on top of him. So he was not able to get up now. So what happened? Latula saw his bag. She rolled out and spun around his bag. So Latula saw his bag. Nobody noticed his bag, but Latula noticed his bag and she rolled out and she spun around his bag. அந்த பேக் சுற்றி என்ன பண்ணுது? ஸ்பின் ஆகுது. Latula. Like that. So now Ria is telling, oh, he's got a bag. Ria cried. ஒரு பேக் வச்சிருக்கிறான். Like that is. What's in that bag? What is in that bag? என்ன இருக்குது உள்ள? Like that she is asking. Ria is asking, what is in that? Next. So Baglu tried to grab his bag and run. So now Baglu is, what he is doing? He is trying to pick up his bag and trying to run away or try to escape. பேக் எடுத்துட்டு சீக்கிரமாக வெளியில் ஓடணுன்ட்டு ட்ரை பண்ணுறான் பக்லு. ஸோ வாட் ஹேப்பன்? Thief! Cried Ria. Catch him! So Ria is shouting now. Oh, திருடன் திருடன், like that we all shout, right? Yes, thief thief, like that Ria is shouting. And catch him, பிடிங்க திருடன் பிடிங்க பிடிங்க, like that she is shouting, catch him. Next, Latula whirled under his feet. So Latula, what Latula is doing? It again spin around and whirled around under Baglu's feet. அவனோட கால் பக்கத்தில் போய் என்ன பண்ணுது? ஸ்பின் ஆகுது, whirl ஆகுது. So when it whirled around his feet, what happened? Again, Baglu fell down and was caught. So Baglu fell down. கீழே விழுந்து பிடிச்சிட்டாங்க அவனை and was caught. Okay. Now, my smart little top, cried Ria. Now Ria is expressing my smart little top. என்னோட சின்ன டாப் ரொம்ப ஸ்மார்ட், லைக் தட். ஸோ லாட்டுலா, ஆஃப்டர் ஹியரிங் திஸ், லாட்டுலா danced a happy little dance. Already the latula is dancing, right? And she used to tell, I am a dancing top, I am not just a top, I am not a normal top, I am a dancing top, like that she always express her, right? So now also, after Ria expressed her attitude, Latula dancing happily. So this is what the story is all about. Have you all understood, children, about the story and about this Latula? Latula is a top, and I already revised the first part of this lesson, and the second part is about how the Baglu is entering inside the home and how he stole all the things in the home, and then how he fell on the floor and all the furnitures on him. And then Ria, her mother and father woke up and they found out. At last, Latula only helped the family to catch the thief. This is what happened in the story. Okay, children, I hope you have understood the lesson. We will learn the book back exercise and other grammar exercise in the next class. Okay, children. Thank you.